Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here, White Mountain TV 16 at 7:30 on the 28th of November, the final Sunday of November, and a beautiful morning outside there. You can see the sun just rising over Zeb's as we speak. Chilly though, 24 degrees in North Conway Village this morning, but without the wind and the little bit of snowfall we were getting yesterday morning. So a spectacular start to your Sunday. Rob Clark here with you on this fine Sunday. Good to see you again today. Always fun to be here. And let's say good morning to Matthew. Good morning, Matthew. How are you today?
I am just dandy to the candy store and back, man. You know how it is. I'm running fresh off of a little weeknight of sleep, so this is going to be a coffee-filled, protein bar-filled morning.
There you go.
And
well,
yes, this show is the product of coffee and protein bars for me.
There you go. But a fine morning outside.
It's
nice,
a beautiful
morning. Nice morning outside.
Very picturesque.
Very picturesque. So if you hadn't had a chance to take a look out the window, just go, wow, it is nice though. And it's cold, but not, it's not brutal. It's not bitter. So it's kind of a nice day for our Sunday, the final Sunday of our long Thanksgiving weekend. Final day of our long Thanksgiving weekend. And depending on which calendar you use, the end of the week or the start of the week. So
right.
In America, it's the start of the week. So it's a beautiful start to the week. Hey, we've got a good show for you today on the old program. Executive Director Ellen Chandler from Jackson Cross Country will be chatting with us this morning and giving us a preview of the upcoming cross-country season. And so that'll be a lot of fun. And then naturalist Claire Long is going to come in and let us know how the woods and woodland creatures prepare for winter. Always great to have Claire in here, and we're going to find out some fun things. So we will see that. Plus, also this weekend, one person's going to win a $100 gift card to Boggs Footwear. And to qualify, you just be the first caller to answer a Watch and Win trivia question correctly when you see it on the screen, and we'll put one winner from all qualifiers at the end of today's show. So we took some qualifiers yesterday, some fine group of folks, and we're going to add to that at the end of the show. We're going to pull one. And then don't forget, you can also win a gift card, Boggs gift card, if you go onto our website, whitemountains.tv, click Win Prizes, and then you have another chance. So it's a 2-for-1 chance, kind of. And that card will be drawn on December 1st, which is coming up there. So.
Like 3 days, right?
And is that what it is? 3 days? Yeah.
Well, 28th, 30 has September.
No, that's right. That's right. Poor November. It always wanted a 31st day, but never got it for Christmas.
Someday.
Someday, maybe.
Someday that Red Ryder BB gun's going to be it.
That's
going to be yours, hers, whatever, theirs.
That's it, theirs. Hey, let's take a look at the weather forecast for you and see. I think it's pretty much similar to yesterday. I can't say it's exactly the same. But we definitely have some clouds to our south, as you can see it right there. A weak system is going to bring the chance for some light snow tonight into early tomorrow morning. It will remain cold with mountain snow showers throughout midweek, and then a warm front will approach the area by Thursday with coastal rain showers and a mix for interior areas. Quiet weather is expected for the end of the work week, with cold and blustery conditions returning at the end of the week. So there you go. So today, mostly sunny, high near 33. Winds calm around 5 miles per hour, becoming even calmer in the afternoon. Tonight, 40% chance of snow mainly after 11 p.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 20. Calm winds becoming northeast around 5 miles per hour. And continuing on to Monday, 20% chance of snow showers before 9 a.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 34. Winds around 5 miles per hour coming out of the northwest. Monday night, partly cloudy with a low around 18. Northwest winds around 5 miles per hour. Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high near 34. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 40. And then Thursday, snow showers likely before 9 a.m. Then rain and snow showers likely between 9 and 10 a.m. Then rain showers likely after 10 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 43. 60% chance of precipitation there on Thursday. So I guess you'd call that a wintry mix on Thursday morning. Doesn't sound like it's going to be a lot, but
It's going to be enough to grumble about.
Snow, it's coming down. Up on the summit of Mount Washington, they're going to be in the clear under partly sunny skies and above a partial undercast. Love those. Winds northwest shifting west at 45 to 60 with gusts up to 70 And then the wind's going to drop drastically, 25 to 35 miles per hour with gusts, or not gusts, but then dropping to even quieter, 10 to 25 miles per hour later. They had a peak gust in the last 24 hours of 99 miles per hour. And I would call that a spectacular morning up there on the summit of Mount Washington. Very different from yesterday. I mean, the rime ice collection is pretty much the same, but they were socked in, and they had winds and snow and sleet and locusts and everything else.
The whole thing, all 7 days.
The whole thing. And beautiful photo.
We got to figure out what
we got to figure out what that is. Somebody's got to make a phone call.
Bet you it's a branch.
It's probably a branch, yeah. Probably, came down in a windstorm.
You got to send Jackie down to go fix it.
Yeah, but it, blocks the summit just perfectly.
Literally right, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we'll tell Jackie she has to go down. We'll probably be chatting with Jackie in a little while. And
take the snowcat.
And we'll find out what's happening on the summit of Mount Washington. Hey, speaking of snow, it's day 2, the dose. We're going to talk about ski conditions. And with our snow report, second day of snow report, presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Mag. And Into the Woods, plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway. And taking a look at what they've got going on up there at Bretton Woods, they've got 4 trails, including Outer Bounds, Rangeview, Crawford's Blaze, and Bend. 2 lifts, the Gondola and the Zephyr, will be running today. And as they say in their snow reporter comments, the cold temperatures are here to stay for a while, so the snowmakers are going to be, or have been busy on Big Bend, Bigger Bend, Upper Swoop, and Rangeview, and will continue to expand their terrain. However, they don't have any beginner trails open at this time, so please keep checking in. Expect firm conditions like yesterday, so please stay on groomed terrain, and be advised that there's no hiking or skidding allowed at this time. And they do recommend the wearing of masks while social distancing is not possible. Check out their current policy at BrettonWoods.com/plan21. And but they have sunshine increasing throughout the afternoon. And don't forget, they have their Black Friday used demo ski sale through today. First come, first served up there at the Rosebrook Lodge from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. No ski lessons this weekend, but the treetop rental is open from 8:30 to 4. Check all that out at Bretton Woods. Craigmore Mountain in North Conway, well, they've got their adventure park going today from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Just call ahead, get your tickets online, and you block out your block of time, and you go. And you just have a nice time there. Today would be a nice day to be doing the adventure park. Zips Pub's open from 11 to 5. They've got a limited menu, but great food, beer, and fun. Sportomo Retail Shop is also open while you're there. Skiing, riding, turning... turning? What's turning?
I don't know. Is it, tuning,
Skiing,
turning?
Turning.
Sometimes
Maybe it's tuning.
Take a right tune,
Maybe it's tuning.
Well, it says tuning, like it's spelled
it's tuning.
out.
Oh, there's no R. It's tuning.
That's
so
why
probably
that's why I was saying tuning, yeah.
Ski repair shop. Okay. Skiing, riding, tuning, opening dates determined day by day. Just ignore me. I think that's the best thing. That's what my wife does.
No.
On Monday, how about tomorrow? Get 5 transferable lift tickets for just $3.99. You can use them any day, all season long, and you can give them to friends and do stuff like that. And coming up next Saturday, December 4th, it's the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular from 12:30 to 3 p.m. So that's going to happen at Craigmore. King Pine, their planned opening day is December 17th. And so they're busy making snow, getting all the conditions ready for you. On Monday or through Monday, they've got their Black Friday to Cyber Monday sale. You can purchase full-day date-specific lift tickets at 20% off. Plus, book a midweek ski and stay package online. You can receive 2 complimentary lift tickets with each night of your stay. So that'll be a lot of fun. So stay there, do some skiing. Cross-country areas, the Bear Notch Ski Touring has their 27th annual open house. Today from 10 to 4, preseason prices for 2021 season's passes. 20% discount on new equipment packages, plus deals on last year's Rosignol rental and demo packages. And we'll let you know there's a little more scoop about how to get your season pass there at Bear Notch. You can also check out their website. Great Glen Trails Outfitters Shop is open from 9 to 4. And time is now. Don't wait for your gear. They've got the best selection, prices, and expertise right now. And Monday, November 30th. Tuesday, November 30th is the last day to get a discount for returning season pass holders. So that's going to happen there. So Jackson Cross Country, they still don't know when they're going to open, but they're actively working on the trails, waiting on snow, working on major upgrades to trail signs. And you can purchase your season passes. You can go online, you can go over the phone, or you can stop by and say, hey, let me get my season pass. And if it involves a picture, they can probably take the picture right there. So
Take my picture right now.
right now, I brought my phone. You can take my picture. So that is what's happening in the world of skiing. So pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I love it.
Right off there. Whoops, I just wrote on the table.
Oh, no. He gave the table a tattoo.
Yeah, it did.
It says Mom.
Little tattoo table. That's the start of an M, actually.
Oh, yeah?
So let's talk about them Boggs boots. We have a $100 gift card. Can you show there they are. Those are the Bog boots. Those are our demo models, I guess. And that's just an example of the boots you can get from Boggs with your $100 gift card that you can win right now. Well, qualify for right now at the end of the show. Then I get to make that phone call. Hello, is this the winner? You've won. That's what
You've won the Boggs.
End of the show, yeah, so $100 gift card. So we will give that away at the end of the program. So, and here's our first question. You're going to call it 603-356-6619 and answer this pop quiz. What New England state was the first in the country to replace old traffic lights with LEDs? What New England state was the first in the country to replace old... Now, does that mean they replaced them all or just a couple?
It was a demo, pretty much as they could, all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good morning. Do you have an answer for us? Hello?
Connecticut?
Was it Connecticut? Was Connecticut the first state to do it? No. I was going to guess Connecticut. That was going to be my my first guess. Oh, now it's a stumper.
Now it's a
When
stumper.
I call in now, I don't know which I'm going to say. I know which ones I wouldn't say, but I... Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know the answer to which state replaced their traffic lights with LEDs?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio. Was it Cleveland, Ohio? It was not
my favorite,
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes, my favorite New England city, Cleveland.
Oops. All right, so which New England state was the first in the country to replace old traffic lights with LEDs?
Bad earthquake.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us? Good morning, White Mountains Today.
Vermont?
Was it Vermont? Was it Vermont? That was one of my choices. Nope, it was not Vermont. Okay, I know which one I think I want to say. So,
You do.
I do. I've only got 4 left, but
Rob knows.
I know which ones I wouldn't say. But good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Is it Vermont?
Is it Vermont? Nope. Well, somebody already said Vermont, so we'll give you a second chance on that.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. That was my first choice, but I said no, it wasn't Massachusetts. All right, I'm pretty locked in now on
Maine,
which state.
New Hampshire, and Rhode Island.
Maine, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. So I'm pretty locked into my answer now. Final answer, Wink.
Wink.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, I do. Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Was it Rhode Island? That was actually my guess. After Vermont. It's not Rhode Island.
Not Rhode
Oh my
Island.
gosh, you and I are. I'm just batting. So it's either Maine or
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Maine or New Hampshire. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Is it Maine or New Hampshire?
I am going to say Maine.
Maine. You're going to say Maine. Let's see if it's Maine. No, it's not Maine. Get out of town.
We
This was
went
literally like my last choice.
We went
Was-
through them all.
Yeah.
They choose you guys over us every time.
Wow. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I do. I believe it's New Hampshire.
Would it be New Hampshire? It is, in fact, New Hampshire. I am surprised by that.
Apparently,
honestly.
New Hampshire's used quite often to demo new traffic light innovations. So this
Really?
Is, yeah, they were the first to get them updated back in the old days.
Wow, 96 too. That's old. That's a long time ago. Who's on the phone?
This is Kate from out of New Hampshire.
Well, Greetings, Kate from New Hampshire. How are you today?
I am good.
Now, did you know that, or did you just wait for other people to guess the other 5 states?
No, I did not know that.
I did not,
I
you know?
was very surprised.
Yeah, I kind of thought Rhode Island because I figured it's small and they just didn't have to replace as many lights or something like that. Very surprising, very surprising. Well, hang on the phone. We're going to get more information from you. So Kate is our first qualifier of the day today, Sunday, for the Boggs Boots $100 gift card. So
It could be yours.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's kind of funny, like you say, that, you know, if New Hampshire was kind of the, you know, the test area for different lights, it's kind of like Buffalo, New York. That area was like where everything was tried for, like McDonald's and Burger King, you know, the McRib.
Really?
Oh yeah, they tried everything. That was like the, you know, one of the demographics in the country to try out new foods for them.
Well, I got to move to Buffalo.
There you go.
I can get the new McRib first.
You can find out before anybody else. So, all right, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slopin. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Adipose Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Plan a winter getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including an indoor swimming pool and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Go to esi.vacations.
When your passion has a path, you just have to follow it. See where one of our 50 academic programs can take you at White Mountains Community College. Enroll now at wmcc.edu.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry, workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
It's not ringing sleigh bells that make a winter wonderland. It's you, after you find it, load it, inflate it, hang it, and of course, admire it. Make the holidays yours with Black Friday prices now through December at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
So when I started having unintentional body movements called tardive dyskinesia, I ignored them. But when the twitching and jerking in my face and hands affected my day-to-day, I finally had to say, it's not okay. It was time to talk to my doctor about Austedo. She said Austedo helps reduce TD movements in adults, while I continue with most of my mental health medications.
Austedo can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden changes in mood, behaviors, feelings, or have suicidal thoughts. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose and throat, insomnia, and sleepiness. Don't take Austedo if you have liver problems, are taking rezapine, tetrabenazine, or valbenazine. Austedo may cause irregular or fast heartbeat, restlessness, movements mimicking Parkinson's disease, fever, stiff muscles, problems thinking, and sweating.
Talk to your doctor about Austedo. It's time to treat TD. TD is not okay. Visit askforaustedo.com.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today, here just a little bit before 8 o'clock in the morning. And I got a hankering to take a look outside. How will I do that, you wonder? There we go. I have to wait for Matthew to do it. I can't do it on my own computer. But that is our North Conway Village live cam, and we get to look at that every morning and see the sun rising and bringing warmth and sunshine and life to North Conway Village.
We watch the world wake up.
That's right. Well, you can watch the world wake up every day, because the White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam is available 24 hours a day on our website, whitemountains.tv, and it's sponsored by Zeb's General Store. They are an old-fashioned country store, unlike anything else in New England. Check them out on Main Street in North Conway Village, or shop online at zebs.com. So you can do that very easily. Hey, Matthew, it's still time to go check out the Festival of Trees.
Well, plenty of time.
Plenty of time. The New
week
Hampshire
or so,
Festival of Trees is returning this year to the Mount Washington Valley at Settlers Green Outlet in Suite A14, which is next to Lindt Chocolate. Oh, there's a reason to go right there. From November 26th to December 4th, the Festival of Trees is an annual holiday event that's held at various local venues and showcases local organizations and businesses that call the Mount Washington Valley home by decorating a beautiful holiday tree. The signature event will light up North Conway with the magic of the holiday season and offer a new Christmas tradition for residents and visitors from near and far. This weekend and next, the public can view the trees from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturday and 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday for just $10. But that $10 gets you 10 raffle tickets. You can buy another 25 for another $10. So there's a deal. You bid on trees decorated by local businesses, and you could win all decorations, lights, gifts, gift certificates, everything on it and under it, including the tree. This Friday, I hope it's including the tree, I've said that. The Friday, the 3rd, head down to the Celebration Among the Trees cocktail party from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., and 100% of the proceeds benefit the local nonprofit Carroll County RSVP, which provides essential services to the aging and disabled communities throughout Carroll County, New Hampshire. More information can be found at New Hampshire or NHFestivalOfTrees.com. And why not check out the 27th Annual Open House at Bayern Ski Touring this Sunday, today. Due to COVID-19, they'll be minimizing close contact this year, and they ask that that people call 603-374-2277 to reserve their season pass. Then you can mail your photo and payment to Bayern Ski Touring, and if you prefer, you can show up in person. There'll be a drop box on the porch, and bring an envelope with your photo, payment, and return address, and they'll mail the pass back to you. How easy is that? Preseason prices include adults are just $160, couples are $155, and if you're a senior 65 plus, it's $150. And if you had a season pass before, you can get another $5 off. So Gift certificates are available for the holidays, and you can also get a 20% discount on new equipment packages. And check out last season's Rosnell rental and demo packages, too. You can call to schedule an appointment to view equipment selection. So, and if you want, just go and take a complimentary scenic walk, maybe a ski if it snows a lot, on the Bear Notch Trails in the pristine Upper Saco Valley. Go to bearnotchskitouring.com for more information. All right, let's take another qualifier to join Kate this morning. Kate was our first qualifier of the morning, and of course, joining our qualifiers from yesterday. And somebody's going to get that Boggs $100 gift card for Boggs Boots. Boggs Boots. We even renamed somebody yesterday.
Deirdre Boggs.
Deirdre Boggs.
D-Boggs.
So,
here comes D-Boggs. Here she comes.
I think we should just rename everybody. I think Boggs can become the new last name.
Yeah, well, everyone who
Smith,
calls today,
Jones, and Boggs.
everyone who calls today qualifies to get their name changed to Boggs.
There you go. So you can call us now at 603-356-6619. The first home video game console, the Magnavox Odyssey, was developed as a side project in which of these New England states? Was it New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts, or Connecticut? Which of these New England states was a friend of mine had one of those. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us? Which of these 4 New England states?
Sorry. How about Massachusetts?
How about Massachusetts? That's kind of the first answer you'd go with because of the technology. No, it's not Massachusetts, though. So now I think I know. I'm going to guess. What was the side project? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Which New England state developed the Magnavox Odyssey?
I think Massachusetts.
Well, somebody already guessed Massachusetts, so we'll give you a second chance. New Hampshire. Is it New Hampshire? Let's find out. It is New Hampshire. So there you go. So it was a side project for, what was this? Oh, Ralph Baer at Sanders Associates.
It's a defense company.
Oh, really?
So yeah, and he did it on the side. There we go.
On the side. Was he the same guy who invented Pong? Wasn't Pong invented in New
I don't think so.
Who's on the phone this morning?
Beth.
Well, how are you this morning, Beth?
Great. How are you?
I am very well. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Bartlett.
Calling from Bartlett. Well, there you go. What do you got planned for today? Anything fun?
I think we're going to go for a short hike.
Nice. Good day for it. The sun's out. Take a little hike. And, who knows, at the end of the program, you might be changing your last name to Boggs. There you go. Hang on the phone and get more info. I say that every time. You think people would know that I'm getting their info.
Well, some people don't.
Occasionally people do hang up.
Right.
And then they call back sheepishly, I hung up.
What?
Or they don't. Sometimes they don't.
Right, or they don't. They're like, you find me.
That's it. And then, then I get a new pair of Boggs boots.
Oh, well, our Boggs.
There you go. I think we should start using Boggs as like a verb throughout the whole show,
Right.
And
I'm gonna go Boggs, and what I mean.
You're gonna go Boggs.
What I mean is use the bathroom.
All righty. So we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
For the secret spots, pit stops, and unknown destinations. For all that is unforgettable, we live by these words. The tougher the tire, the easier the escape.
Had enough? No, arthritis. Here, new Aspercream arthritis. Huh. Full prescription strength. Reduces inflammation. Thank the gods.
Don't thank them too soon.
Kick pain in the Aspercream.
Nurse Mariam Sabo knows a moment this pure demands a lotion this pure. New Gold Bond Pure Moisture Lotion. 24-hour hydration. No parabens, dyes, or fragrances. Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Well, welcome back to White Mountains today on this fine Sunday morning, and I am choosing to take a look around the White Mountains now. And through the magic of TV, we'll take a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. Let's take a look down there in Conway. And we see that Mount Washington is back this morning. And it's chilly, though, in Conway, 20 degrees. A brisk morning, but a nice morning, not like frigid. So 20 degrees there in Conway. But then up there on the summit of Mount Washington, they have risen to 3.8 degrees up there on the summit. They were just about a degree the last time I checked. So warming up there on the summit of Mount Washington. And moving down to North Conway Village, 22 degrees in North Conway Village. So that is your full forecast this morning. So
what's up, Rob?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. There's something on the live cam?
What?
There's something on the live cam I should have looked at?
I burped.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
You know, yesterday I couldn't talk because I drank coffee. So today I wasn't going to drink coffee. So, and then now.
Now you're belching. It's because you brought the Diet Coke instead.
There you go. That's what happens. I gotta find that one thing, that happy medium that isn't going to do it. So, all right. So today is going to be mostly sunny with a high near 33. Tomorrow, Monday, 20% chance of snow before 9 a.m. and then cloudy, becoming mostly sunny with a high near 34. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 34. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 40. And Thursday, snow showers likely before 9, then rain and snow showers likely between 9 and 10, then rain showers likely after 10 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 43 there on Thursday. You know what this time of year is good for? This time of year is good for going on the Santa Holiday Express with the Conway Scenic Railroad. The hour-long seasonal journey down the Conway branch is a festive treat for families with young children who'll be thrilled to see Santa and Mrs. Claus arrive by train. Every child gets a goodie bag, including some cookies and chocolate milk, and a treasure hunt en route. They do have COVID-19 precautions, including social distancing, and that's practiced throughout the journey. You can check the schedule and book your tickets at conwayscenic.com and say, "Hello, Santa." You can see the new red engine. They have a new engine, red.
Oh, the red rocket.
Yeah, I like it. I like the red engine. That might be it in the picture there, red engine. So I think it's it.
Could be.
And how about checking out the Holiday Festival at Settlers Green Outlet Village? on Saturday, December 4th. It's a wonderful event coupled with holiday shopping. There'll be a peppermint guessing contest. You suppose you count how many peppermints or what?
So there's
or
a
what flavor
jar
of peppermint?
a jar of peppermint candies, and whoever's closest gets all the peppermint candies.
Oh, it's one of those.
It's
Okay.
one of those.
I didn't know. Well, I guess I was thinking. You try it. Is it wintergreen? Is it spearmint? Is it peppermint?
That's a good one. Maybe
can
they
do
should
that, too.
incorporate that.
Yeah. There'll also be a holiday light show, holiday light tunnel, live caroling, and photos with Santa. Get more info at settlersgreen.com. And coming up on the program, we have an interview with Ellen Chandler, the executive director of Jackson Cross Country. So that fine Cub reporter, Rob Clark, will be interviewing Ellen Chandler. Plus also Watch and Win and the Observatory Report in just a little while. But right now, let's take an inside look at some of the area's best destinations. And today, we're going to explore Mystery, New Hampshire, fun escape room experience for the whole family.
Mystery New Hampshire is an escape room. And what an escape room is a themed room where you're going in, you're looking for clues, you're looking for puzzles, solving riddles, and you are opening locks, all to achieve the goal of escaping the room in 60 minutes. Escape rooms are a great activity for both rainy days and sunny days. So when it's raining, you want something to do inside, it's perfect to go in and spend some time with your family. But even after a day on the lake or the river, coming in off the pool, it's a great way to kind of just finish up the night. And you can do it before dinner, after dinner or something, but it makes wonderful conversation for those meals afterwards, the experience that you're sharing with your friends and family. Teamwork is key, communication is key. The escape rooms are immersive. They bring you into a kind of out of an ordinary setting, and they use things in a different way. I had someone call me and said, I had a great time, having fun in your escape room. I just wish that light worked. And I had to answer, I said, well, the light did work. It just worked in a different way. It didn't work where you thought it would. It worked somewhere else in the room by putting it in a specific spot. So it acted as a trigger to trigger something else in the room. And she's like, oh, I didn't think of it that way. And I'm like, well, there you go. That's what's the kind of thinking outside the box in escape rooms. So why come and play with us at Mystery New Hampshire? It's all about fun. I can't stress it enough. It's all about fun. And whether you're an enthusiast and you've played 100 rooms, it's always something new here for you guys to try and to have fun. But also, it's a great way to bring those newbies in, the ones who've never played escape rooms before. Bring them in and show them why you love to play escape rooms. Now, for you newbies who don't know what you're really getting yourselves in for, just go with an open mind and just go to spend time with your family and friends in a completely new environment. Everybody gets to participate. Everybody gets to contribute. So whether you're a new player or an experienced player, come on down to Mystery New Hampshire. Try your hand at an escape room. I'm gonna go with you're gonna love it after you play.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Here we go. Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we could all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me?
That's got to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Wildfires have reached historic levels. As fires keep raging, the need to replant trees keeps growing. So Subaru is growing our commitment to protect the environment. In partnership with the National Forest Foundation, Subaru and our retailers are proud to help replant 1 million trees to help restore our forests. Subaru, more than a car company.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Let us go back in time a week when Ellen Chandler was here from the Jackson Cross Country and let us know what's happening up there at Jackson Cross Country. Let's check it out right now. Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And joining us right here in the studio is Ellen Chandler from Jackson Ski Touring. Ellen, how are you? Great to see you.
Nice to see you, Rob. Nice to be here.
I know. Nice to be back in the studio and chatting about skiing and all the things going on at Jackson Ski Touring. And I bet you guys are just, you've been going.
We have been going. And, you know, it's at the end of the last season, you sort of think like, what could we have done? What could we have done better? Well, yeah, what if we'd done X? Would Y have gone easier?
Right.
And so that sort of frames a lot of the summertime activity. And some of the summertime things are pretty predictable. Working on the subsurface, almost like the subfloor of your house, it's the summertime surface of the trails plays a big role in how the skiing plays out the next winter.
Absolutely. Well, we were mentioning that earlier about getting the trails ready so that you don't need 6 feet of snow to ski on. You can ski on much less, which is great. So it means that people can get out. Plus, also, it lasts better. It doesn't drain away.
Oh, sure. Grass is sort of the goal, because grass, in 2 or 3 inches of grass will hold a little bit of snow and just makes it nice and soft, but it gives a nice uniform surface. And it evens out surfaces.
Yeah.
And then, if you have grass, you don't have mud, because mud is one of the enemies.
Right.
and little rocks are an enemy, and grass kind of covers the little rocks. And last year was a really good example. We hosted the NCAA sort of not under cover of darkness, but we had to host them in a way that wasn't very public, because they didn't want spectators. But we did end up hosting them during a year when we had very little snow. But the wave trails held up beautifully, and in places where we had to shovel, it still worked. So it was good that way. But it did about a week before the NCAAs. This framed some of the summer work. We had a windstorm, and stuff fell out of the trees that you would not expect. And we had a team of 3 people they ran 2 leaf blowers for 3 days to clean a relatively small ski trail.
Yeah.
So this year we went and we moved the canopy back a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those pine cones that, and pine cones in cross-country skiing don't always work.
They do not. They're like putting the brakes on.
Yeah.
And it was parts of it looked like a little green carpet until we got the leaf blowers out.
That's funny.
It was. So, so it's kind of like, we'll add that to the mix this year. But really, we've been, we kind of obsess about the wave trail just because we own that land and we can really manicure it. But we've also been working a lot on the Ellis River Trail. And
getting in, because that's probably the most popular trail.
People come from literally around the country to ski the Ellis River Trail. So, we do want to keep that in beautiful shape. And we've done things this year, putting more grass seed out there, and also just removing tree roots. Sometimes the roots
rise
they rise up. I don't know how they do that, and then all of a sudden, if they rise, then there's a little dip. And so we've removed some of those and pushed back where we can, and just smoothed it out. And another goal we had was to make a 10-kilometer loop. That's sort of a distance a lot of people have in their head that they'd like to ski.
Yeah.
So we've added a cut-through trail from the Keeney Trail to Tom's Reach, and Tom's Reach is parallel to part of the Ellis. So now we have a really nice 10K loop.
Nice.
It's very exciting.
Now, and the nice thing about Jackson Cross Country too is you've got the variety. You've got the I won't say completely flat, but relatively flat for people like me. Who don't want to go up on hills, but you've also got a lot of hills. You've got the variation.
Oh, sure.
There's something for everyone.
We really do have something for everyone, and we put a big focus on grooming our long distance routes last year. Like there's the Hall Trail, which is just it just veers right off the Ellis River Trail, so you can start out skiing with like a large group and then diverge according to your interests. It's really nice that way.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Now, I'd be remiss not to talk about the farm.
Prospect Farm.
Prospect Farm.
Where that's probably where our first skiing will take place.
Right.
Yeah, that's a combination of land. There's some private land. There's a lot of land up there is owned by the town of Jackson, and then there's the U.S. Forest Service land. And so it's those combination of land ownership has let us have a beautiful place to ski in the early season and the late season.
And you have parking up there.
There's a lovely parking lot. Holds about 27 cars. If we all park.
If we all park properly.
Don't bring your Maserati.
Yeah.
And that really does hold a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then you can ski up. Whether you ski up Marsh Brook, which is more like a hiking trail, or the Wildcat Valley Trail, which is essentially a Class 6 road. And then all these beautiful trails verge off of that. So you can ski. And it's nice you can ski with your dog up there, too. People like to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bring the puppies and have them romp through the snow.
Let them run.
That's right. Get them tired out.
Yeah.
So. Well, that's awesome. So we're just kind of waiting for snow.
Mm-hmm.
Every day you go outside,
Yep.
wondering if there's snow out there.
Yes.
And so what are some of the things you've got? One of the things, too, is seasons passes. As we look up, think of snow.
That's something you can do right now.
Right.
Is get your season pass, because that will let you ski. It lets you ski any day. I think I've said this before, but if you have a season pass, you'll ski more, because you can just keep your skis in the car, and then the Spirit moves you, and you have an extra 30 minutes. Just pull into a trailhead and go skiing.
Right.
And we keep them there at a lower rate. Until November 30th. So that's the adults and the seniors. And then children's passes, if you're for under 18, it's $45, and under 12, 10 to 12 is $25.
Wow.
Yeah. So get the kids.
Bring the kids.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then under 10, they're free. So we do try to make it a good family sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you load up all your snacks in their backpacks, then it's lighter for you. So,
exactly.
That's great.
That's a terrible idea, Rob.
I would never do that. But
bring other people's children skiing.
That's right. So, but November 30th.
Yeah,
so you definitely want to kind of plan on that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. After that, it's not suddenly becoming 10 times more expensive, but it's nice to save a little money this time of year.
It really is. I mean, it's not like they skyrocket. I think they go up by $20, but still.
But yeah.
It's, $20.
Extra snacks to put in your kids' backpack.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's great.
Yeah.
And so you do have some events this winter.
Yes, we have some events that we try to schedule for ourselves every year. We have a race on January 2nd, which is the Sunday of the end of the vacation week, called the Jackson Jaunt, and that will let people ski on our 5K homologated race course. So that's kind of cool to be able to ski on the same course that the NCAAs were held on. And then in mid-January we have the White Mountain Classic, which is we'll make use of numerous trails, and that's longer. That's usually in the 20-kilometer range.
Yeah.
And then we have the long haul Loppet is in March, and that makes use of our haul trail. And we're working on a race that will go from Black Mountain down to Jackson Village. And it's called the Jackson Juggernaut, and that's still coming together, but that'll be a fun.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah. And that'll have a touring class. All of our races have a touring class as well, but that one particularly will have a touring class, and because we really want people to do it like as a sort of a celebration of, it's our 50th year, so it'll be a nice time to celebrate 50 years of skiing. And we're also hosting the UNH Winter Carnival, which is usually in January, but it's in late February this year.
Wow, that's a big difference.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, they're crossing their fingers for snow, so yeah.
Actually, late February, but they'll have sunshine,
Right.
That thing that comes out of the sky.
Which is so nice.
Yeah.
It's one of those great things. And of course, cross-country skiing, you dress properly for it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it seems like it's a cold day,
yeah.
Next thing you know, you're generating the heat and shedding some layers. And
yeah, again, the children could carry the extra layers when.
There you go. Ellen said that one. I didn't bring up that one. But no, it is one of. But it is such a great. Just going back to that, a family activity and going out. And every kid was like, I don't want to go. As soon as they get out there.
You get out there and let them sort of set the pace.
Right.
And one thing kids will do is they love to find a hill of some sort, and then ski up and down it. That's one of the things I think it's fun to watch kids sort of make their own ski day.
Right.
It's very self-directed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, it sounds like a lot of fun, and so if people need information, and plus also. What trails are open and everything else, they can go to the website, which is
jacksonxc.org. So it's jacksonxc.org.
Yeah.
And pretty much everything is there. Excuse me.
So that's kind of your go-to.
Yeah. And they can always obviously call, and we're there most days until there's snow. We work kind of shorter days during the week. But starting this Friday, which will be the day after Thanksgiving, we'll be there 7 days a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Getting ready.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Ellen, thanks so much for coming by.
Rob, it's great to see you.
And we're going to cross our fingers for some good snow to get out there on our cross-country skis.
Good and early.
Absolutely. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks.
I'm back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver-felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Stealth mode?
Yeah.
Shh. Don't PTA meetings end at 9?
Oh, got lost.
Wait.
The Lexus RX, built for modern families.
Seven-night adventures from $3.99. Book yours today. Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stock trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Breakfast is served at Priscilla's. This Belgian waffle is made from Priscilla's special recipe, topped with ripe, fresh sliced strawberries and 100% real whipped cream. Located in North Conway Village. Feast your eyes on Cafe Noche's signature chicken Monterey dish, made with sautéed chicken and vegetables folded in a tortilla with thyme, garlic, and honey, topped with queso sauce. Or try a combination beef, chicken, vegetable fajita, made with a medley of fresh vegetables served on a sizzling hot plate. Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Yeah, we will. Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. To the summit of Mount Washington we go and say a hearty good morning to Jackie. Jackie, how are you this morning?
Good morning. I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing great down here. Beautiful morning. And it looks like you're having a beautiful morning up there also.
We are also having a gorgeous morning. We're in the clear, which is very nice. So.
And but a little bit different than yesterday when we tried to get you out there in the snow and the wind and the rain and everything else. But
yeah, it was a little windy yesterday, so I would have been blown across the deck.
Yeah. There's Jackie. Oh, there she goes.
Right in the deck camera.
There you go. So what's going to happen today up there on the summit?
All right. So I'll pull up the higher summits for you. A little bigger. Oh, maybe a little too big.
A lot of
One
words.
second. There we go. So today we're going to stay in the clear under partly sunny skies. Our temperatures are going to go up a little bit. So it was 1 degree this morning, but we're going to see some lower teens today. Our winds are actually going to start to decrease a little bit. Yesterday we had a peak gust of 106 miles per hour, so it was a little windy yesterday, but those winds have since come down. And today we're expecting about 45 to 60 miles per hour in the morning, later decreasing by the end of the day to about 10 to 25. And then moving into tonight, though, we're going to actually start to go back into the fog a little bit, so I won't be able to look at the gorgeous northern presidentials right now that are currently covered in snow. We might see a little bit of snow Sunday night, a slight chance, and if we do, it won't accumulate that much, maybe about a trace of 2 inches. Temperatures will be around 10 degrees. Winds then will once again start to decrease, going down to about just 5 to 20 miles per hour. But moving into Monday, once again, clouds, potential snow showers. About a trace of 2 inches is what we will see if we do see those snow showers. Our temperatures will start to fall once again, starting to get down into the single digits. And our winds will also be increasing, going to about 35 to 50 miles per hour with higher gusts, increasing that wind chill, so we'll feel pretty cold in the higher terrain. And then Monday night, though, we're actually going to start to clear out once again. But our temperatures will still be pretty chilly, around 0 degrees. And our winds will once again also be continuing to increase 50 to 70 miles per hour with potential for higher gusts.
So you were just doing that forecast, and I'm listening to it. It's kind of like, this and that and this and that. Then it gets to Monday night. I'm like, it's only Monday night? I thought she was talking about for like the next 2 weeks. But no, the weather changes.
It sure does up here.
Yeah. And what about us down in the valley? It looks like we might get some snow, too, a little bit.
All right. So for the valley, you guys are going to have a pretty nice day. Partly sunny today. You won't really see any precipitation. Your temperatures are going to be in the lower 30s. Your winds are going to be also a little bit higher starting off today, about 10 miles per hour, but will become light and variable. But Sunday night, you will see that chance of snow showers, about a trace to 1 inch accumulation for possibly. Temperatures will be in the upper teens, so a little bit chilly. Light winds. And then moving into Monday, once again, you guys will also have a chance for snow showers, light accumulations. Temperatures will be in the lower 30s, but your winds are going to start to pick back up again to about 10 miles per hour. And then Monday night, you guys will be partly cloudy early and then later clearing. Temperature's still a bit chilly with the mid-teens, and your winds will be around 10 miles per hour.
Well, there you go. I mean, it is that time of year, so we're kind of used to this happening. So
right.
Yeah, we have little inserts in our windows, to keep the cold out, and then yesterday we're going, why are those like blown out of the window? And it's like, because it was windy yesterday. So we have an old drafty house, so that's what you expect. So. And you said you have some virtual classrooms coming up.
Yes, so our virtual classroom program will be once again this Tuesday. This is our webpage, mountwashington.org/virtual classroom or /education. And if you'd like to tune in, it'll be me, and I will be giving a presentation on wind patterns. And if you're interested on any programs that we've given in the past, so it's every Tuesday, we have all our past programs here, and you can watch and catch up.
And I was scrolling through that, and there are a couple of those that I have to just take the time and tune into because they sound really cool.
Yeah, it's been great so far. It's been really fun. I really look forward to giving these programs.
Well, that sounds great. Well, Jackie, you have a great week up there, and then we'll see you again when you happen to come back because I know your schedule is a little crazy up there. But enjoy the weather.
Yes, thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Jackie up there on the summit of Mount Washington, letting us know what's happening up there, which is always quite a bit of stuff happening up there on the summit of Mount Washington.
There's always something happening.
I'm sorry?
There's always something happening.
There's always something happening on the summit of Mount Washington. It makes it kind of fun there. So, and she was talking about the snow there on the peaks, and we know some peaks that have some snow, and it means it's time for our snow report.
Is it, Rob?
No, it's not, isn't it?
It's technically.
It's not. I'm on the wrong page. And that was such a great intro.
It really was. I probably should have just done it anyways, but it would have taken me 2 minutes to get it set up.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna save that. Boy, that was a good intro, though. That was
We'll keep
that
that
gets
one
to go
for
into
later.
my intro file. So
Yes.
I'll tell you what's coming up, though. Claire Long will be here, and she's going to talk about how the woods and woodland creatures prepare for winter. So there we go. And Watch a Win. We're going to give away, at the end of the program, we're going to give away the $100 Boggs gift card. So anybody can win, So, we had, who was it earlier who was streaming from Stratham, New Hampshire? It was Kate. Kate called and Beth called. Kate was streaming from Stratham, New Hampshire. And so my brother-in-law's family, I didn't think that term is my brother-in-law's family, like they don't exist except for the fact. So they're streaming right now from Shelburne, Vermont.
Ooh.
Or Ferrisburg, Vermont. It's all in that general area. It's Vermont,
Right.
So they're watching because, they watched yesterday because they were here for Thanksgiving. And I forgot to say anything to them. So Rich, Sherry, Paige, Eric, you have a great day.
Have a good day.
But it's just, it's just so cool that you can stream from anywhere.
Pretty much from anywhere, yeah. Anywhere where you get Wi-Fi or even cellular data.
Oh, yeah?
You could be in the middle of the woods, and if you got a good cell plan, you could stream us from, literally whenever, wherever.
When you need your outside TV fix.
Yes.
White Mountains Today fix. I'm jonesing for White Mountains TV.
I'm jonesing for that Rob Clark.
So enjoy I hope you're, maybe they got bagels this morning, sitting there with a coffee.
Sesame bagel?
Watching, they're going, who is this guy? Oh, it's Rob.
Like, oh my gosh.
Click. Yeah. I know him. Click. But anyway, so enjoy the program.
Yes, please.
The Valley's annual Grinchmas Who Spectacular is coming up to Cranmore Mountain Resort on Saturday, December 4th. Free to the community, the event is filled with holiday activities, chalk drawings, Whoville hairstyling, visit with the Grinch, Santa, Mrs. Claus, and the elves, photos, and puppy kisses from Little Angels Service Dogs. And you can get more information at littleangelservicedogs.com. Puppy kisses. Sounds like a Hallmark movie.
Puppy kisses at Christmas time.
Puppy kisses. Christmas puppy kisses. Ooh, we got to tune that in. The Conway Police Department is announcing their annual food drive. It is back again this year. The department will be at the Hannaford Supermarket in North Conway on Saturday, December 4th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. More information can be found by calling the department at 603-356-5715. Let's fill the cruiser with food.
Fill it up.
Yeah. And time to take that qualifier we talked about. And who knows? It might even be somebody from Vermont or New Hampshire. Or where did Beth call from? Beth called from Bartlett, but she could have been watching us online because she's from
that's just Bartlett.
Beth Bartlett.
Beth Bartlett.
Beth Bartlett Boggs. So there you go. So we're going to give away the $100 gift card at the end of the program. Plus, you too can get your own. If you don't get this one, go onto our website, whitemountains.tv, and log in for your chance to win the Boggs gift card. All right. 3566619 in the 603 area code. Dial all 10 digits. And nice editing. This is the flag of what? New England state.
Hoping we get some out-of-staters.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. What New England state is this?
I'm going to guess Maine.
Maine. You're going to guess Maine. Is this Maine?
I at least got one person to bite.
Maine state. Nope. It is not the Maine state flag. So whose state flag is this? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Whose New England state is this the flag thereof?
Good morning. Is it Rhode Island?
Is it Rhode Island? Is it Rhode Island? No, it is not Rhode Island. Their flag just says hope with an anchor.
Ooh.
So, and Maine says Dirigo, and it has two woodsman guys.
Two fellas.
Yeah, two fellas hanging out, getting the woods.
Couple of dudes.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. What New England state is this flag the state of?
New Hampshire.
Would it be New Hampshire? Yes, it's New Hampshire. It's the New Hampshire state flag, and edited very nicely by Matthew there. I was very proud of that one, Matthew.
I forgot to put the original back. Dang it.
Forgot to put the original.
Dang it.
So. And who's on the phone this morning?
Well, Rob, this is Willie. I don't know if you can qualify twice in 2 days or what.
Well, we'll talk about it. You already called, so. But hang on the phone. We'll get more information from you. So that is the state of New Hampshire. So yeah. So Maine is Dirigo. I don't know what Vermont is.
Vermont something. Oh, Vermont is unity and freedom.
All right.
Freedom and unity.
I think we looked this up one time.
Did.
With the logo.
Massachusetts is very Latin. Connecticut's very Latin.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Rhode Island is.
Yeah. Hope.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Just hope.
The white flag is the anchor. So
I got hope.
All righty. Well, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Overlanders and crawlers, clubs and individualists, newbies and not so newbies. We can all agree on one thing. The tougher the tire, the easier the escape.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From the backyard to the backcountry. Workouts, meal plans, curated content. All from the brands you know and trust. Join today.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere.
Caribbean.
It's not chestnuts roasting that bring the family together, it's you. And even though you can't make them exactly like Grandma's, you can still make it a night to remember. Save on this new LG kitchen package from the Home Depot.
Buttercup, baby.
Up would be the operative word there, pal.
Yeah. All right, have a good day.
If you ride, you get it.
Oh, wow, we're really backed up.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more. North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Are you ready? Are you ready for some cross-country skiing? Doesn't quite work the same way. So slap on those skis. Oh, we're doing weather first? I can't talk about cross-country skiing? Fine. I ignore you.
That's okay.
But then we're going to talk about, can we talk about cross-country skiing after?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
We
Thank
can.
you. So there we go. So there is our weather forecast. You can see pretty much New Hampshire is kind of clear right over the head of us. But we're going to have a weak system. It's going to bring the chance for some light snow tonight into early tomorrow morning. It will remain cold with mountain snow showers throughout midweek. A warm front will approach the area by Thursday with coastal rain showers and a mix for interior areas. Quiet weather is expected for the end of the work week with cold and blustery conditions returning. It's like we talk about whenever we say calm winds. You know, you got to be quiet when you say calm winds. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 33, west winds around 5, becoming calm in the afternoon. Tonight, 40% chance of snow, mainly after 11 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 20. Winds calm, becoming northeast. A 20% chance of snow on Monday before 9 a.m. Then cloudy with gradually becoming more sunny with a high near 34. Winds around 5 there on Monday. Monday night, partly cloudy with a low around 18, northwest winds around 5 miles per hour. And then looking at Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high near 34. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 40. Thursday, that's when we might get some snow showers before 9 a.m., then rain and snow showers between 9 and 10, and then rain showers likely after 10. So basically transitioning from snow to rain between 9 and 10. Mostly cloudy with a high near 43. On Thursday and then Friday, more rain and snow showers with a high near 39. So maybe get some snow more on Saturday. So yeah, they said there could be blustery. So. And up on the summit, they are in the clear right now under partly sunny skies and above a partial undercast. Winds 45 to 60, gusts up to 70 possible, and then drop it down 20 to 35 miles per hour midday, and then later on just 10 to 25 miles per hour. Up there on the summit of Mount Washington with a temperature around 9 degrees is what they're predicting. So Now can
Good.
we talk about cross country? Can we talk about it?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Can we?
Yep.
I feel like I have to do a
No,
cross
maybe
country.
not, actually. Maybe not. Maybe. What do you yes, we will.
I think we have to do a cross-country intervention with Matthew.
Yes.
But you can start the season off right. Rejuvenate your Nordic technique with Great Glen Trails Ski School Director and Olympian Sue Weemus with weekly cross-country clinics at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center on Tuesdays starting December 7th. Sue will help you improve your technical skiing ability through drills, demonstrations, and individual feedback in these small group sessions. So check that out. Go to their website, greatglentrails.com, to get all the scoop on the weekly cross-country clinics. And I got a holiday deal from now until Monday at Spruce Hurricane in North Conway Village. Buy 2 pieces of Brighton brand jewelry and get a pair of earrings for free. Spruce Hurricane is the Mount Washington Valley's premier source of fine fashion and exquisite jewelry with a style often described as mountain chic. Stay up to date with the boutique by following them on Facebook and Instagram and get your free gift. Coming up next weekend on the program, Saturday and Sunday, the Mount Washington Valley Skating Club will be here to talk about their upcoming holiday event. Plus, Cranmore Mountain Resort, Becca DeShane will be here and chatting about Cranmore and getting ready for their winter season. Plus, watch and win, you get a chance to win a ticket to Bretton Woods. And, Bretton Woods is up and skiing right now, so that'll be a nice prize that somebody gets to win next weekend. Plus, probably other stuff. But right now, let's take that next qualifier for the Boggs Boots $100 gift card. All you have to do is answer this simple question, and you too can win a $100 Boggs gift card. 603-356-6619 is the number to call. And here is your question, your watch and win question, chosen just for you. Podcaster and comedian Joe Rogan graduated high school in which of these New England cities? Was it Bristol, Rhode Island, Danbury, Connecticut, Newton, Massachusetts, or Lewiston, Maine? Which one of those? Good morning. Where's Joe Rogan from?
Hi, let's see. I'm going to say Bristol, Rhode Island.
Bristol, Rhode Island. Is he from Bristol, Rhode Island? No, he's not from Bristol, Rhode Island. But I was kind of wondering if he was there for a second, but then I remembered I knew the answer. So where is podcaster? I'm just going to go podcaster. I'm going to leave off the comedian part.
Do it. I love it.
Good morning, White Mountain State. Where is Joe Rogan from?
I'm going to say D.
Lewiston, Maine. Is he a maniac, Joe Rogan? He is, but he isn't.
A Lewiston maniac, man.
A Lewiston maniac.
I love that.
But he is not. Joe Rogan. Good morning, White Mountains. Today, is Joe Rogan, did he go to high school in Danbury, Connecticut, or Newton, Massachusetts?
I'm going to get Newton, Massachusetts.
Newton, Massachusetts. Is that where Joe Rogan graduated? Yes, he did. A lot of people were from Newton, Massachusetts.
A lot of people from Newton.
It's kind of funny. Newton South High School is where Joe Rogan graduated. And who's on the phone this morning?
My name is Chris.
Hi, Chris. How are you today?
I can't complain.
Good. Are you from Newton, Massachusetts?
No, I'm actually from Quincy.
Well, there you go. So it's still that, that Massachusetts vibe. So, well, you're our next qualifier for the $100 Boggs gift card. So, yeah, so hang on the phone. We'll get more information from you. I think, isn't John Krasinski from Newton, Massachusetts?
I believe John Krasinski is. And, I'd have to, it's one of those things where I'd have to.
Rachel Dratch, I think, is from Newton. A lot of people are from,
I can't think.
No, she and Krasinski can't both from, because they were both in that fabulous Kia ad.
Oh, yeah.
With the smart pack.
I'm thinking of, I don't know, there's someone, I can't think of who it might be, but there's someone from Newton, Massachusetts. I can't, whatever.
Is Claire Long from Newton, Massachusetts?
She says no.
No. So, well, Claire Long is here. We're gonna grill her about her high school days, and how she was in high school, when whether she was part of the tech club or the AV squad or something like that, or
championship basketball team.
Championship. All right, actually, that I can believe. So, all right, so we'll be going away, and we'll be back here in a minute with Claire Long.
Many who visit the White Mountains dream of someday making it their everyday home. Owners of North Conway Midas, Kelly and Ron Monroe, fell in love with the Mount Washington Valley and its community. They made the full-time leap, and the community has embraced them back.
We've actually been coming up here for a long time. This was our weekend getaway, so we were coming up vacations, and we decided that we wanted to purchase a business here. We wanted to live here.
After a few years, we decided, yep, this is where we want to be. We love the valley. It's probably the most beautiful place on the earth as far as I'm concerned.
We moved in 2014. We took over the business in 2015, and it's been great ever since. This has always really felt like it's been our home. And this is where we really wanted to plant our roots. We wanted to be here. We wanted to live here permanently. The valley does have so much to offer.
We loved living up here, you know, or coming up here to visit, and we hated going home. And the first weekend that we were here and didn't have to go home was just the most wonderful feeling. We drove up to Tuckerman's Ravine, looked out, and said, yep, we're here. We don't have to go home anymore. This is our home. And it was just this greatest relief and pleasure to be here. It was just awesome.
It's a corporate chain, but we're locally owned. It's me and my husband that own this business. We live here, obviously, and we do everything. We do everything from oil changes, tune-ups, tires, brakes, alignments, you name it. We pretty much do it.
We know what it was like to be a visitor up here and need help. And we now know what it's like to be a resident and be able to get the help. And when tourists come in and they're kind of nervous and, you know, their vacation's on the line and they don't know what to do, we try to do everything possible to keep their vacation being interrupted. But we also know that it's the locals that are here all the time, and they're our bread and butter, and we want to make sure that they're comfortable and like coming to us.
Community is huge. Being involved with the community, being friendly, providing a comfortable atmosphere, those things are huge. Being trustworthy, that's the other thing. We take people out, we show them on their vehicles what's wrong. You know, we really try to educate people on their cars.
You got to know your clientele, you got to know your surroundings, you got to know the people that you're going to be serving, and find out what they want and what they're missing, and maybe what you can improve on in their experiences coming into your place. And if you do that, you'll be a great success as we are. We feel that we've built a great business that people trust, and when they come here, they know that they're going to get a fair deal. I want people to understand that when they come up here as tourists, they're up here as visitors, and we welcome them, and we want them to be here. But we also want them to respect the valley, the people that work here, and the people that are serving them. And if you do that, you're going to have a great experience, and we're going to love having you here. So just remember, it's like visiting somebody else's house. You go in knowing that you're a visitor, and you have to show it respect. The greatest part of this valley is the people. The people make the valley. The valley's beautiful, the surroundings are gorgeous, the mountains are majestic, but without the people, it just wouldn't be the valley. The people are so kind and so helpful, and they really care about each other.
Just pretty much that's really what it is for me. Just this is heaven for me.
The brand new Gorham Bike and Ski in North Conway is here to help you have fun in the outdoors. They carry a range of bikes from road bikes to full suspension mountain bikes. Store staff has local info and trail recommendations. And service technicians are ready to help with expert repairs and tune-ups. Clothing and accessories for your adventures? Gorham Bike and Ski has you covered. Winter lovers, check out their great selection of alpine skis, Nordic skis, snowboards, and splitboards. Gorham Bike and Ski, 1881 White Mountain Highway, North Conway.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry, workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
This is the planning effect. This is how it feels to know you have a wealth plan that covers everything that's important to you. This is what it's like to have a dedicated Fidelity advisor looking at your full financial picture, making sure you have the right balance of risk and reward, and helping you plan for future generations. This is the planning effect from Fidelity.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No hogging prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
Enjoy majestic views from the dining room, screen porch, or cozy pub of Max's Pub at the Snow Village Inn. Feast on Maine Coast oysters, braised boneless short ribs, and craft cocktails, served by attentive staff. Max's Pub, Snow Village Inn, Eaton.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining us in the studio is naturalist Claire Long.
Very natural feeling.
And so we are going to talk about
what's going on out there in winter.
The bunnies and, and all those creatures that have to get
short-tailed.
They have to get ready for winter.
Yeah.
Besides, like hiding in my house.
Yeah, or up in our attic there. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So the animals here in the winter, they have like 4 choices. Plants, not so many choices of how to manage winter, but but for the animals, there's 4 choices. What do you think those 4 choices are there?
Leave. They could leave.
Yes.
They could burrow deep into the ground. They could find a warm place to live, like your attic or my basement. I don't know what the 4th one would be.
Yes, there are. So that you can either, should I stay or should I go? The other one is stay.
That's right.
So you can stay. You can stay and hibernate or go into torpor. You can leave or you can die.
Wow.
Okay, that's really not a great option.
No.
So
I won't take number 4.
You won't take number 4. But yeah, so I have some pictures of some of the ways that the animals are managing winter. So they started this actually right after the summer solstice. They started preparing for some of these things. So we're going to talk about some of the bigger animals. The bigger animals can maintain their time out here in winter because, the bigger you are, there's a little more girth to keep things warm. So like the moose, I think that's our first picture, Matthew. Yep. So actually what's happening is this is the best season for the moose because they can maintain this amazing body temperature. And actually when it gets over 50 degrees in temperature, then they start to pant because they have this huge coat that keeps them warm there. So then the next animal will go, if you want to talk about, everybody loves moose. So I figure we'll get the moose picture out of the way. Got the moose out of the way. And then we're going to go to the mouse. And what the mice do is they have this thing, and we have it too when we're young. It's called brown adipose tissue called BAT. And what it does is it, I know you're going to say something, but anyways, so what they do is they put it around their organs, and we have it, like say, in the back of our necks, and you will still get it. As you age, your brown adipose tissue tends to disappear, but when you're a baby, have you noticed, like right around their cheeks and right around their chest and right around the lower part of their back, there's this tissue. It's called brown adipose tissue, and it keeps you warm.
I didn't know it had a name.
I did. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And it our body utilizes that to keep warm. So there's something called white adipose tissue called WAT, but that gives you energy, but the brown keeps you warm. So that's cool. So if you take a look.
That's amazing.
So one of the other things that the mice are doing is they're putting on, so there's that white energy, that's for energy storage, and then the brown fat, that's inside of a cell. And it puts all these little fat things in there. So
it's amazing.
It's amazing the fat that happens. So in the next picture, you'll see that there are mice that are huddling. That's another thing, that they're all getting together.
Look at them.
Yeah. Everybody's kind of like hanging out together. Some people that would be a nightmare.
Yeah. If it's outdoors, it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah. But what's really neat is things like skunks and raccoons and things. When it gets cold enough and there's a den that they can go into, they don't like each other when they're out during the summer, but it's just kind of like, move over, I'm coming in.
Yeah.
And you'll actually find some of these animals actually denning up together.
Yeah. Well, it makes total sense.
Yeah, to kind of keep them going. And then the next thing, let me see, what's the next picture? I'm trying to remember the next picture. Oh, this
the bears.
Guy. Hyperphagia. We just went through that, didn't we, with Thanksgiving?
Yes, we
did. Hyper meaning elevated and phagia meaning eating. So hyperphagia. So 60,000 calories a day the black bear needs to eat.
Oh my gosh.
The equivalent of 250 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a day.
A day. to get ready. It is fascinating how they kind of time it and get their bodies ready in so many different ways, including the eating.
Yep, trying to do that. So, hence take down the bird feeders during the day or whatever, or if you want your bird feeders. If you don't, if you want the bears to take your bird feeders, please leave it up. And then I think the next picture is where we start getting into, this is the bat. So these are true hibernators. This is a little brown bat, and it's actually hanging from kind of a little icy area in one of the caves.
Now, when you mention
true hibernators.
when you mention about the true hibernators, it's one of those things, like bears are not true hibernators. And it's kind of one of those things that you're always taught as a little kid, that the bears go in and they hibernate.
Yeah, with the Disney thing, the bear with the feet up and the lamp and the book and the pipe.
Picnic a basket.
Yeah.
But there's very few true hibernators in the entire world.
Other than the bat. Here we have the bat, and then we have the groundhog.
Yeah.
But here, the bears and many others will go into torpor, it's called. So they'll slow their body temperature, as well as their body activity down. So they'll just kind of slow it down. So their breathing, if they're, if we have like a pulse of 60, it would go down to say 4 or 5, just enough to keep it going there. But they will wake up if it's warm enough and they need to go out and get a little snack or something, a little bit of a drink.
Remote,
yeah. Change the batteries in the remote because they went down. So a lot of animals will go into torpor. Some of the birds that you'll see, they put on extra feathers, but they'll also put themselves into torpor, like the chickadee will do, is it'll lower its body temperature down until it gets to almost just above where they feel like they would start to freeze.
Where do they go? Where do birds go? I know that that little forest creatures go in find dens and stuff, but where do birds? I've never thought about where birds go.
There's some of them, they'll go deeper into the woods so they're protected. But for the most part, birds, either if they can't stand it, they'll migrate, they leave.
Right.
But the ones that stay here, they put on extra feathers, and then they'll do things like go into torpor, where they'll lower their body temperature, they'll lower their breathing rates, and with the chickadee, what it'll do is it will then shiver itself warm again. So it kind of gets cold, and then
but
gets
are
it
they
up.
Perched on a branch?
Yes.
So they're sitting there the whole time?
Pretty much. They're looking, feeding. They're trying to feed because anything that stays here has to try to stay warm by eating, trying to keep its body up. But, what's really cool about birds is, our hands, when your hands are at rest, you'll see, your hands, they're kind of like, just a little bit. They're not out flat, but they're like this. But with birds, when they're at rest, their toes are clenched.
That's how they sleep on telephone
wires. Right, exactly. So when they're asleep, they don't have to think about, I got to keep my feet, because it's a natural process, a natural thing that they're just hold on.
Well, we
like
talked
that.
about it before. The ones that didn't hold on, they didn't survive. Darwin,
You know, those fossils.
That's
those
right.
fossil things.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Jimmy did not have good hand strength. He didn't survive the winter. So.
I know. Look at him down there, yeah.
That's
So-
interesting. I guess I didn't really think about what birds do in the
Yes,
winter.
either they leave or when they stay, they'll put on, and it's fascinating because the feathers will create little sub-feathers. So instead of trying to put more feathers in, inside the skin, they'll just add it to another feather.
branch off.
Right. And I have a picture of a blue jay that will show what it looks like. And when they're cold, they'll fluff themselves up, so they look like little bird balls. I think I have the blue jays
Angry
coming
Birds,
up. I
yeah.
know.
The little birds from Angry Birds. There he
So
is.
there's the blue jay bird ball. You can see it's all fluffed its feathers up to try to stay warm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, isn't that great? Cool. And then I think we do have next. I think is our bunny picture. I'm not so sure the snowshoe hair for you because you did request last time. The bunny picture.
The bunny picture is absolutely.
There we are. So this is the snowshoe hare, and what the hares will do, as well as the next animal, which will be really quickly, is they will not turn white, but they lose their summer hair, the brown hair, and will replace it with. It looks like it's white, but it's actually hollow hair.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So there's no color
polar
to it.
bears,
Right,
yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, the same type of thing. And looking at this picture, you can see what it does is it starts from its feet up to its head, but its ears will also be white for camouflage.
Yeah.
So as it works its way on up. So some animals, the next one we'll show you, will go from the head down as white, but with the snowshoe hair, they go from the feet up.
So they're, like
turning
you
white.
say, they're not changing color.
No.
They are just
They're losing
shedding.
hair and replacing it
Kind
with
of like
hollow
kind of
hair.
like my dog does.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
just the amount,
totally.
I like why is my dog right now, going into winter,
Yeah.
shedding like crazy.
Right,
Right. And you think
Useless
no,
hair.
you should be keeping it,
I know.
But dogs in the summer,
Mhm.
oftentimes put on a thicker coat to protect them from the heat.
Right.
And I mean, it's one of those things like people will sometimes, I have my golden, I'm going to shave him down the summer because he's hot. It's like, no, you're now
No.
exposing him.
Right.
They're designed, they're built better than we are.
Right, and when the crimping hair, have you ever seen on your dog, sometimes
Yeah.
especially during cold, the crimping is also a way to help maintain heat inside
I
the
didn't know that because
straight
I've often
hair-
wondered why that does that.
Yeah. So with the crimp, that's also, it's, taking up same amount of space, but allowing more air for the warmth to be trapped within that thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I just thought it was a fashion thing.
Don't shave your dog.
that-
Don't shave
yeah.
your dog.
No, I mean it's one of those things that
Yeah.
as much as I don't want that hair.
Yes.
Yeah. It is. It's important. And think about any of these creatures. What if you did that if you plucked feathers from a bird or anything like that?
Right,
Right. They're not.
Or getting them wet. You don't want to do that either. So, when the snow comes, that's great because things like the mice and things can get down under the pack and not get wet. But like the rain that we just had or something, that's not great for these animals because unless, water animals, they're used to it, like loons and some of these other birds. That
Right, they
have-
can deal with it.
Right.
Yeah, it's amazing the mice and just different creatures that, you get a foot of snow, they're like, we're golden.
Yeah, they're like, woohoo, yippee,
Yeah.
because it never gets below 32 underneath the snowpack.
Right.
So it's really kind of fun. Yeah. We'll talk about snowpack some other time. That's really kind of fun. But the next one, this one is cool. This is the Short-Tailed Weasel, the one coming up. And that's all right. It's coming.
There he is. Oh, isn't he cute?
Little guy, very vicious. Jumps on the back and bite. It's only about that big, that animal there.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see there's a little black tip on the tail there. But when you go to the next picture, this is what it looks like in the winter. There it is.
Wow.
So-
you would not think it's the same creature.
You
so.
wouldn't. Just the way you're losing the hair and camouflaging there. So here's the question though: why does it have that black tip on the tail?
Kind of like when you're riding a bike and you put the signal flag on the back of your bike. Is it something like
Okay,
that?
that could be it. Yeah, that's a good thought, and that's what it is. So if you knew that your predator could see you moving along the snowpack, would you want to attract it to your head or would you want to attract it to your tail?
Oh, interesting.
So things like great horned owls and things, they'll come swoop down and try to get it, and they're going for the black because they see the movement of the
Yeah.
black rather than the head. And then there was, when I was working up at the AMC, there was an ermine. It's also known as an
Yeah.
ermine or an ermine or a short-tailed weasel, and it did not have the tip of its tail.
Wow.
It worked.
It
Cool.
went-
Great.
It
It worked.
It was hoping to get it back. That's it's amazing. I think about all that stuff. and we've talked about that with animals or whatever. It's like, why does a Bernese Mountain Dog have the two brown spots, which are kind of like fake eyes, and how they've evolved over thousands and thousands of years to have this spot. And it's amazing.
Yes,
and
it works. Right,
yeah, it works.
Yeah, they don't put energy into it if it doesn't work. But but things like zebras, not like we have the White Mountain zebra, but the whole thing, you would think that black and white, but it's all disruptive.
Yeah,
it's like it's trying to confuse.
And which is fascinating to think about that. It's you look at a psychedelic picture or whatever, and you can't focus on it. I mean, that's exactly what the zebras are doing. They're
right.
And if they move a little, then you're like, I don't know.
And we have moths up here that are brown, and then when they're frightened or when they feel threatened, they'll whip up their upper wings, and they have eye spots on the bottom, and it's kind of like whoop, and everybody's
I'm not going to go after you.
I know.
And I'm sure that other animals, it's like, well, like you say, those eye spots, and they're big. So that means that they're attached to a big creature.
Yes.
So there is your fear. It's amazing.
Right, right. Yeah, how they've adapted. Well, I'm trying to think of the next picture there, what we have there. Oh, this is cool. We can start talking about what's going on with the
aquatic,
pond.
Yeah,
the aquatic. So this is a painted turtle. And what turtles will do is they will burrow down in the mud. When the ponds start to, like what's happening now, when you go by some of the ponds, you'll see there's just that skim of ice going on there. So what that's doing is that's changing the whole environment underneath the pond. So there's less oxygen. So what they're doing is they're going down into the mud, slowing down their metabolism, and they'll have their mouth opens because they breathe through the skin in their mouth there. And then what the turtles will do is, as long as they're not moved, they can lower the body temperature as well as the blood shunts the water outside the cells, shunt the water outside of it. So the cells won't freeze and break as long as you don't move it. So it's just like this little frozen little thing. And there's the next picture shows this frozen little turtle. And if you don't, so it can exist under water in that state as long as you don't move it. Because once you do it, then you start sloshing that frozen water around, and it will start disrupting the cells. But it'll just hang out there, and it'll go anaerobic, meaning it doesn't need oxygen after all the water, the oxygen at the bottom of the pond is gone. And it will start to, when we run too much or when we exercise too much and our joints ache, if we haven't had any kind of water or anything, the turtles will deal with that by taking some of the calcium from their shell, because as they're not breathing, it's getting into their joints. So they'll take calcium from the shell to help them be able to manage that acid that's building up in their body.
Well, Claire, I wish that we could.
I know, we got so many more. Oh my God, we got to go. Oh my God, look at the time. Oh my God.
But it's so cool, and living in this area, we have all these creatures around us. So these are our neighbors.
Right.
So it's kind of one of those things like you hate to be like, oh, I don't want mice in my house. They're just trying to survive.
Right.
But they don't have to survive in my kitchen drawer. That type,
right.
If you want the basement, go over here. But if you're getting into my utensils, it's a totally different thing.
Yes.
But it is. There are neighbors.
It's all part of it. Yeah, and it's all part of the cycle. Again, remember last time we were talking about the cycle. It's all like, if you want the birds, or if you want to see some of these animals, you want to see the fox, you want to see these things, they have to have something to keep them alive.
Right.
And something to eat, somewhere to live, somewhere. So we got to make room for.
Right. Well, you mentioned that before about lawns and leaves.
Yes.
So I didn't rake up the leaves in my lawn this year, but we went over it with the lawnmower, so we mulched it up.
Yes, awesome.
So we have this, our whole front lawn is brown now because it's just all, but by spring it'll all be gone.
It's all going to be,
And then I didn't have to rake it, but it was you. We were talking about that. Plus we spread all of our milkweed seeds.
Awesome.
And everything else. So
awesome, I did too.
We're going to create a kind of a little milkweed garden at the bottom of our
that's great, because the monarchs have started migrating a long time ago, but we can talk to them. But what I wanted to show a really cool book. This is Autumn by Peter Marchand, and it talks about what the animals are doing to get ready for winter. So some of the things that we've been talking about, he talks about in there. It's really kind of interesting. So great book.
Awesome.
Great book.
Well, Claire, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And we're gonna give away a pair of Boggs boots here in a minute.
Nice.
Which is really how we as humans adapt to the winter by putting on our Boggs boots. So Claire, I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
I hope so. Great to see you, and glad to see that you're out and adapting to the environment.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
It's not ringing sleigh bells that make a winter wonderland. It's you, after you find it, load it, inflate it, hang it, and of course, admire it. Make the holidays yours with Black Friday prices now through December at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Get your keepsake fall edition of Mount Washington Valley Vibe free at newsstands now. Each quarterly issue is professionally showcased, filled with bold, inspiring photography and stories depicting life in the valley. Get yours before they're gone. Online at mwvvibe.com.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com. The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
Plan a winter getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slopin Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including an indoor swimming pool and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Go to esi.vacations.
And welcome back to White Mountain Today here on White Mountain TV 16. It is time for us to rename somebody with the last name Boggs. So we have some great qualifiers. We have Pat, Deirdre, Steve, Willie, Tom, Ashley, Kate, Beth, and Chris. All of our qualifiers for the last 2 days for the $100 gift card for the Boggs boots. And we're looking forward for somebody winning them and taking a picture and showing us their new boots. And if you didn't qualify this weekend, go onto our website, whitemountains.tv, and click on Win Prizes, and then you can enter to win our second Boggs Boots $100 gift card that we're going to draw on December 1st.
You could literally win $200 worth of gift cards to Boggs.
That's $100 per boot.
That is.
So, and a great variety. Go onto their website and check out all the varieties, both high boots, low boots. I think actually right now, shameless promotion for Boggs, but I think everything is like 25% off on their website. So I got an email, and then you spend a certain amount, you get free shipping and stuff. Because remember, I told you I bought 3 pairs back in October, so of my Boggs. So
Cyber Weekend.
So check that out if you need some Boggs boots. I highly recommend them. So very cool. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I have my little pieces of paper.
Let's do it.
And I'm going to draw number 7, and that is Kate. I think that's Kate there. Kate Bartley. She was a streamer from Stratham, New Hampshire. So congratulations, Kate. She says she's coming up next weekend, so that's perfect. So she is the winner of a $100 Boggs gift card. So congratulations, Kate. And congratulations, everybody, for calling, qualify, and knowing the answers.
You still won.
You're a winner in our hearts.
That's right. You got inside my crazy brain and figured out what I was thinking.
That's right. And thanks to Claire Long for coming by, and just fascinating stuff. She's got that information, and I just love chatting with her. And she'll come by again. We'll get some more
She'll be back.
Naturalist information from her. And Matthew, of course, thank you for hanging out with me these last couple days.
Thank you. Thank you, Rob, and thank you for listening, everybody.
It's always fun. And be sure to join us again next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and all the fun things that we'll have here on Outside TV. And we'll see you next time on White Mountains Today.